Hey, Kurt Kreiser here. I've had a lot of comments and questions about people trying to get approved for an Amazon Associates account, and also a lot of messages about people trying to get API access because Amazon has recently changed how they handle the API. So you can have an Amazon Associates account and they still won't give you the API until you get 3 sales. So what I want to do in this video is I want to walk you through a really easy process to help you get approved for an Amazon Associates account if you don't have one yet, and then also how you can get the API account. So on this page here, I have a bunch of the kind of tips for getting approved. So the main thing people need to do in order to get approved is they need to have a website to show Amazon. So what you want to do is you want to create, it can be a very simple website where you review Amazon products. So find some products Amazon is currently selling, post a couple reviews about those products, and then that kind of shows them that you have a site that would benefit from being an affiliate and promoting Amazon. So a couple key points I want to lay out in the video here. A couple things your website must have. Now, it must have unique content based around Amazon products. We just talked about that, but again, you want it to be unique content, and I also like it to be product reviews of content as well, or of products. Now, to do that, we can go to a site like Fiverr and get some product reviews written. We also have a service called Affiliazon DFY, where we basically give you niche packs, so you'll have that content already done for you. So those are 2 options. You do want to have the required legal pages. You want a privacy policy, the Amazon affiliate disclosure, a contact page. If you need help, kind of generating those, there's plugins that'll do it for you, and there's also, a lot of resources online. And then lastly, I say you really want to have at least 5 to 10 quality pages. You don't just want a single page. I would recommend reviewing at least 5 products on your site. Now, a couple things not to do. You don't want to use any Amazon logos or trademarks. If you're putting images on your site, you don't want to take those off of Amazon, because of course Amazon's going to see it. You don't want it to contain any customer reviews that are taken off of Amazon. They really do not like that. And you also don't want to display or talk about any prices, because in order to promote Amazon products, prices need to be continually updated so that they are displaying the latest Amazon price. So the easiest way to do that is just not to include them yet. So again, what we'll need to do is we'll need to make the site, and I'm going to show you how to make it very, very easily. So the first thing you want to do is have WordPress installed on your site. Now, if you don't have WordPress or you don't know how to install it, we do have our own hosting service called iMarketers.co. And what that is, it's basically like any other host you would get, except the big difference is that we will actually set up the hosting account, set up your website, and install WordPress on it. So we will actually go onto your site and install WordPress for you. So once you have WordPress on your site, that's kind of the main thing, then you need to add some content. So you might be wondering, well, what products do I promote? Well, quite frankly, it can be any product that's on Amazon. Amazon has about 400 million products or something on it. Any of those will work, but I would choose one main kind of theme of the product. So you could do iPads, you could do Chromebooks, you could do fitness trackers, anything you want. Don't get stuck up on choosing a market, just choose some products that are currently on Amazon. So for this example, I am going to use drones. So now what I would do is I would just pick out, let's say 5 drones off of Amazon. Again, don't worry about that. If they're on Amazon, write a review on them. All you need to make sure is that they're actually on Amazon. So Amazon can see that they would benefit from approving you. So I am going to use some Affiliazon DFY content, because of course I don't want to write it myself. If you don't want to use that, just simply go to Fiverr and have, pay $5 or $6 to have a review written. So I'm going to jump over to my site here. So I'm just in WordPress. So all we're going to do is go to Posts, Add New, and we are going to create a review for an Amazon product. So I have one already pulled up here from the Affiliazon DFY content. So I'm just simply going to copy the content, and then I'm going to go ahead and paste it in. I'm going to grab the product name. So a lot of times Amazon product names nowadays will be very, very long. I'm just going to kind of get the main part of it, and I will delete that. So you can see here we just have a quick introduction into the product. Next we have the best features. So kind of just to make it look a little better, I am going to change some formatting here. So we have a list of the best features. We also have what's included, so what they get when they purchase the product. And if you're going to pay somebody to do these reviews, I would follow a a similar format. Have them start out with a basic overview of the product, have them list out some of the features of it, kind of what's included. Then I like to do the pros of the product, the cons of the product, because again, a normal review is not just going to be 100% completely glowing of the product, unless, the product really just has no cons, but I like to leave one in. And then we have the final verdict, so kind of our final review on the product, and that is all we do. So it's very easy when you use kind of our done for you content, but again, you can go to a site like Fiverr and have somebody write these for you, or even write them yourself. So after you do that, I just simply hit publish, and we have our first one up. So we would basically want to repeat that process 5 times, just adding in content. Now, I like to have an image on the page because it just makes it look a little better. But again, we do not want to take this image directly from Amazon. They are not a fan of that. So I am simply going to do a search for that product. And you can see it's being sold quite a few places. I usually like to find the actual manufacturer's image. I'm not seeing anything, so I am just going to go to Home Depot here. And here you can see an image of the product. I am going to, in absolutely no way telling you should just copy images from different sites. But for this demonstration, I'm just going to grab one here. Main point being, absolutely don't want to take it from Amazon. So now if I come back to the post, I can hit set featured image, and I will pull that image in. So I have the image, I will set the featured image. And now if I update that, I have my first post done. Now again, you want to repeat this at least 5 times. Get 5 different reviews on your site. If I go back over to the site here, I can refresh it. Of course, I'm going to want to change the title of the site, but you can see there's the featured image, and here is the content of the post. So again, it's a nice clean site. It's reviewing products that are actually on Amazon, which again, they like to see. It's unique content. I have an image that I did not take off of Amazon, so we're kind of all set. You can also spice up the site, actually put a logo up here. In this instance, I'm obviously going to want to get rid of the fitness tracker name, so I can go to settings, general, and then if I refresh my site here, it will go ahead and change the title. So that is all you really need to do is to create these sites. Just simply go on Amazon, pick out some products, have some reviews written, get them on your site. You don't even have to do an image. It's definitely not required. And then you will have a site that is promoting products that are actually available on Amazon, which is what they want to see. It has unique content. It's not using any Amazon trademarks or logos or images or reviews. And then you'll have a very high rate of getting approved. Now, I can't guarantee you're going to get approved. Obviously, that all comes down to Amazon. I don't know exactly what their guidelines are, but what I've just showed you here, I've seen a lot of people get approved and have great success with it. And if you're curious and you want to make the site look similar to mine, I am using the MH News Desk Lite theme. It's just one that kind of works well for a little review site. I don't have any plugins installed. I'm not using any plugins. Again, just basically getting the framework of a site up quickly. For this site, I would go ahead, add 5 more reviews, and then I would have a site I can submit to Amazon. So again, that takes care of getting the site made. Again, if you don't have WordPress, you can use our hosting. I'm definitely not saying everyone has to, but that is an option if you don't know how to install WordPress. And for content, again, I just recommend grabbing an affiliate on DFY Pack or using Fiverr to have those written. So after you submit that to Amazon, hopefully you would get approved. So the next step to get the Amazon API key is you need to make 3 sales. Now, let's be honest. Almost everyone orders off of Amazon today. So the easiest way to do this is just to contact some family and friends and be like, hey, would you mind the next time you're going to buy something from Amazon, just let me know. I'll send you a link you can buy through. It won't cost you any more money. It's not going to change anything on your end of buying something from Amazon. I just need to get a couple referred sales, to get my Amazon API. They probably won't have any idea what that is, but you can kind of explain to them why you need to generate 3 sales. Now, again, I would read the Amazon terms of service. I'm not saying this is the way Amazon wants you to do it, but it's by far the easiest way to get 3 quick sales is to just contact some family and friends and ask them to make their next purchase through your link. Again, it doesn't change anything from them. And everyone's, constantly ordering off of Amazon. So it's an easy way to get those first 3 sales. That is the easiest process I know of to get approved for an Amazon Associates account and also get API approval. Now, again, check Amazon's terms of service to make sure everything you're doing is within their guidelines. But this is just an overview of how to get approved for both of those. So hopefully that helps you out. Hopefully that kind of declutters all of the talk about, how to get your account and the new changes with the API. This is all you really need to do is get approved and then get 3 sales, and you will be set with both of those.